Hello, my loves. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. Hey, it's been a while since your girl has sat down on this couch. Matter of fact, we got a new couch. I done switched it up a little bit, done changed the lighting, you feel me? Because I had to switch some stuff up. And it's been a minute since I've been before the congregation, okay? And today, what we're gonna do something a little different, because what I was previously doing was great, but was unsustainable. And as such, the consistency part, it fell off to the wayside. And I said, Deanna, you don't have a job where, it's just 9 to 5 and that's it. You know what I mean? You have a job that ebbs and flows as the years go. And then you also have a body that be wanting to do some things that you don't want bodies to do. Okay, so you got to work through your energy levels. You got to work through the job that you have. You got to work with what God has given you. And so as such, I've decided to do shorter videos. And for a little bit, I'll still come with the longer videos here and there. But for now, what I think I'm gonna do, just so I can start producing a lot more consistently, because I miss y'all. When I tell you I miss y'all, oh my God, y'all don't know what y'all be doing for your girl. So I'm like, okay, I may not be able to come on with a fill beat and every time. I may not be able to come with the full lineup of 10 plus fragrances every single time. I'm not gonna be able to do that. But what I can do, that I will do. You feel me? I hope y'all feel me. So today we are just going to talk about this beauty right here, Caffe Latte by Khadlaj. I have not seen that many fragrances online for this one. But this one, we gotta talk about her. So if you are interested to hear my thoughts on Caffe Latte, stay tuned. We're gonna get right into her, okay? Oh. Y'all know what I mean. Get your mind out the gutter, okay? Or maybe it was just my mind in the gutter. Either way, we'll be right back. Okay, so we are back, and I want to talk about my thoughts about Caffe Latte because she's new to my collection. I don't know when she was launched. I don't know if it was like 2025 or what. It's not like a new release, but it's new to my collection. And baby, when I tell you, listen, she don't get enough love. That's my conclusion. She does not get enough love. She's that girl, right? Who all the dudes be saying that they want, right? But they overlook her. Why? Because maybe she ain't got her, maybe she doesn't wear the super revealing clothes, or maybe she not out here flirting with everybody or presenting herself to the whole world. Maybe she's a little demure. Maybe she's a little, to herself, a little shy. You know what I mean? She may not have a lace front. You know what I mean? But she's still wifey. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. But that's how I feel about this one, because it's sweet and perfumey at the same time. It's giving just what it says, Caffe Latte. So you are going to get that coffee note. You are going to get this cafe feel, but it's perfumey. And I really like that. It's something that's pleasant about this. I've been adding a lot of perfumes and fragrances to my collection as of late. I need to slow up a little bit. But this one has been one of my favorites because it's just pleasant. It's not super beastie, but it's going to give you a scent bubble. People will be able to smell it, especially if you overspray. but it's not too cloying. It's not one of those super sickly sweet. It's like it's right sweet enough for me. It's almost it's and it's a little bit of it's bright-ish. It's not a super dark, heavy, dense fragrance. And so it's an easy reach for me. I don't even know why I haven't been pulling for this one as much, but it's like I'm loving it. Let me get into the fragrance notes so that we can get a full understanding of what's going on over here. So, Caffe Latte by Khadlaj opens up with top notes of coffee, sweet almond, milk, middle notes of vanilla, ice cream, amber, base notes of vanilla, almond cream, and caramel. That almond cream is interesting. Is it duping anything? Apparently, this may or may not be a dupe of Amore Caffè by Mancera. I haven't smelled that one in a minute, so I know I've smelled it before, but I haven't smelled it in a minute to be able to tell y'all if it's duping it or not, or how close it is. But this is a good one. This one is a good one. It is, I would say that it's pretty unisex. I don't know if it leans one way or the other, because I could see a man wearing this if he's like in his confident bag, and then maybe layering it with a little something more woody. But it's beautiful to me. It's good. It's like just the way it is. It's doing what it needs to do. I actually enjoy wearing this to work because it's just not overpowering. I think it can be an all year scent. I really think you could pull this one off in the summer. But I would say spring, fall, and winter-ish is what this one is giving. But yeah, she's good. I love her. If y'all have this one in your collection, please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Is this a good one? Are people asleep on her? Is she not getting the attention she deserves? Or are y'all not feeling this one? Because I'm trying to understand why everybody is not like hyping this one. Now, if you don't like lactonic scents, this may not be the one for you because it is very milky. You're going to get that milk in that opening and throughout the whole longevity of the fragrance. You're going to get that. But it's that ice cream. I think it's the ice cream for me. It may just be the ice cream for me, okay? We are screaming for the cream. Jesus, Deanna, stop this. Okay, anyways, the Lord is working on me, y'all. I'm sorry. Speaking of the Lord working on people, I would be remiss if I did not leave y'all with a word of encouragement. So today's word of encouragement is coming from Zechariah 4 and verse 10. It says, "Do not despise these small beginnings, for the Lord rejoices to see the work begin, to see the plumb line in Zerubbabel's hand." Oh, glory to his name. Okay, let me tell y'all why I needed to read that one today. Because there's something about like when you get into a routine of doing something, and let's say you start getting momentum, but then life gets hard and then you fall off, getting back on is sometimes harder than when you had the first start to begin with. And this goes for anybody who is starting anything, who knows that God is calling you to start something, but you've been sitting on it. You have been like chilling on it because maybe you're intimidated by it. You don't know what you don't know. You don't know what you're doing. You're afraid to do something less than perfect. When I tell you, the Lord said himself, do not despise these small beginnings, because the Lord rejoices to see the work begin. That is the point. When you start something, you only need to start with something small. Do not feel the pressure to come out starting perfectly or starting something big, because guess what? You're not going to be good whenever you start something. It's not going to be big whenever you start it. And thank God for that, because if you started before you were pruned and before you were able to develop your craft, and if a whole bunch of people saw something in its very undeveloped stage, you could be doing yourself more harm than good. You know what I mean? And so when you start something small and you get to gradually improve it little by little, that thing compounds over time. And next thing you know, you're sitting in the fruit of what you have sown little by little years ago, decades ago, whatever, months ago, weeks ago, days ago. Do you hear me? And I think what happened with me is that when I started doing my videos and I started seeing that people were actually rocking with your girl, I started having all this pressure to show up better and better and better each time. But it was becoming unsustainable to the point where I'm over here losing sleep. It's getting to the point where I'm burning out. I'm compromising the quality. I'm compromising my sleep, not able to function at work, putting stuff in jeopardy. Like it was becoming too much. And I think I just took on the pressure to make something so good, like every single time. And I just don't have that type of time, nor do I have the skills and all that stuff, whatever the case may be. But I think when I take the pressure off and I say, hey, let's just start small. Let's just start with a single video. Maybe you guys will like it, maybe you won't, and that's the fear. That's the pressure of, okay, I started something and now I can't keep it up. And so am I going to lose everybody? Are people not going to be rocking with it because now I'm just talking about one fragrance at a time? And a lot of people do that, but it was just like all these things were just gnawing at my head and discouraging me. And I just felt like it was the voices of the enemy in my head trying to keep me from doing this. Because here's the thing, somebody, I believe, who may not be commenting, who may not be liking, who may not even be subscribed, they may get the message that I have and it may spark something in them. It may sow a seed that will make them want to draw nearer to God. And I have to take that very seriously, especially in this day and age where we are seeing all types of debauchery letting loose in this world. We need the Lord. And I have to take this seriously. It's not just about the fragrances. Yes, I love the fragrances. It's doing something for me. It brought something into my life that I didn't even realize that I needed. But these fragrances, they will not last always. I can't take them to the grave with me. Even if I did, they're not going into the afterlife with me. So I'm more so concerned about what will stand after I'm no longer in this land, if that makes sense. But I hope that makes sense to y'all. I'm just rambling, but y'all get the point. Anyways, that is it for today. I am going to be pumping out more and more of these now that I believe I'm getting to something that's a lot more sustainable for your girl. And I hope that, you guys can rock with me. Of course, I will come whenever I can. I will come with the longer videos. I promise I will not abandon y'all completely. But I just want to be able to do something where I could come to you guys more often and just talk about all the things that I love. All the things that lift my spirit and heal my soul, which is my love for fragrances and my love for Jesus Christ. Okay. Y'all thought I forgot. But yeah, that's it for now. I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.